Has this ever happened to you? You take a trade and you lose. You take another trade and you lose. You decide to take the third trade because, the third time's the charm. And to your surprise, you lose again. What is happening? You look at your strategy and you have your entry conditions. But more importantly, you're also trading in the direction of the predominant trend. Your strategy should work, but it just doesn't. Why exactly? You have no idea. Well, I think it's because your strategy lacks an essential part of any trading strategy, and that is volume confirmation. Following the trend is super important, but sometimes just following the trend alone isn't enough. You need to be following the trend only when there is enough volume in the market to maintain that trend. But how do you identify volume in the first place? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you my top 3 volume indicators that you can use for exactly that. Let's get into it.
I have a question.
Yes, Warjack. What's the question?
What is volume and why is it so important?
Well, volume is important in trading because it provides valuable information about the level of interest in a particular financial asset. A high trading volume can indicate that a large number of traders are buying or selling the asset, which can then affect its price and market trends. This basically means that the higher the volume in a trending market, the longer the trend is gonna last, ultimately allowing your trades to hit take profit. So in a third place, we have a volume indicator called Hitmap Volume. Click on Indicators, then type here Hitmap Volume, and select this one by seed cow. Now, looking at this indicator, you can see that it also changes the bar colors or the candle colors according to the volume threshold in the market. The same colors that we can see here on the volume histogram. Let's access the settings to see how these colors are going to help you when live trading. Speaking of live trading, what broker do you guys use to trade? Personally, I use Henko Trade. As you can see here, this is my trading history. I mainly scalp gold. And up here, you can see that it's a live account. The reason why I love Henko Trade so much is because of their extremely low commissions and spreads. On Forex, for example, the spreads can go as low as 0.0 pips, which is the lowest it can go. For those of you that love high leverage, Henko Trade offers up to 500x leverage. This basically means that my $1,000 deposit could have the buying power of $500,000, which is really insane. And if that's not enough, they're also going to give you a 100% bonus for all your deposits up to $25,000. So if you deposit, say, $100, they're going to give you a bonus of $100, so you'll have $200 to trade with. To get access to the bonus, as well as all the other perks, sign up to Henko Trade using the link in the description of this video. Now, back to the video. Here we can see that the indicator consists of 4 different volume thresholds: the extra high, high, medium, and normal. These parameters can be changed according to your preferences. Personally, I like to change the extra high volume to 3, high volume to 1.5, and the medium volume to 0.5. Then here we can see that these beautiful colors actually have meaning. Red represents extra high volume, orange is for high volume, yellow is for medium volume, then light blue is for normal volume, as can be seen here on the candles as well as on the volume histogram. With this indicator, we're only going to be taking trades when the volume is medium and above. What this basically means is that we will only enter trades when the candles are colored either yellow, orange, or red. We obviously can't be using this indicator alone, so let's add 2 more indicators and see what strategy we can do using this volume indicator. On the Indicators tab, type in Parabolic SAR. Select this one by Everget. Then type in Moving Average and select this one that's under Technicals. Then double-click on the Parabolic SAR indicator to change the settings. On the Style tab, uncheck this PSAR option as well as this Trade State Filling option, and then click OK. Then you're going to double-click on the Moving Average. On the Inputs tab, change the length to 60. Then on the Style tab, change the color to whatever you want, and then click OK. The Parabolic SAR indicator is a buy-sell indicator and it's going to provide us with entry signals. The Moving Average is going to be used as a trend filter. Now, to take a long trade, The price must be trading above the moving average. The parabolic SAR indicator should print a buy signal, and then the candle should be colored either red, orange, or yellow to indicate a volume threshold of above average. Now, for short trades, we're just going to reverse the first two conditions. The price must be trading below the moving average. The parabolic SAR indicator should print a sell signal, and then the candles must be colored either red, orange, or yellow. If you don't want to look at the candles, you can look at the volume histogram because it'll have the same color as the candles. This is a really good indicator, and I definitely recommend it. Go ahead and play around with it and see what strategy you can come up with. Now, in the second place, we have a volume indicator called volume fight. This indicator is so powerful and can help you avoid a lot of losses when live trading. To add the second indicator, click here and type in volume fight. Select this one by Shuttle Club. Also, let's just delete this first indicator because we're done with it. Now, the volume fight indicator looks for the predominance of bullish or bearish trading volume. It does this by dividing the trading volume into two parts, bullish volume and bearish volume. The green zones represent bullish volume. These red zones represent bearish volume. These gray areas are called flat zones, and they're basically zones where you shouldn't be trading. The indicator calculates this by finding the percentage difference between bullish volume and bearish volume. Looking at the settings of this indicator, we can see here there is an option to change the smoothing for flat zones. The lower the number, the more false signals you're gonna get, so I recommend leaving it at default. Search range basically means the number of historical candles for which to evaluate for the predominance of bullish and bearish volume. The lower the time frame, the higher this number should be. Now, to take a long trade, the price must be trading above the moving average. The parabolic SAR indicator should print a buy signal, and then the volume fight indicator should be colored green, and it should also be above the zero line. For short trades, we're just going to reverse all the conditions. The price must be trading below the moving average. The parabolic SAR indicator should print a sell signal, and then the volume fight indicator should be colored red and also be below the zero line. As you can see, this is another great indicator that you can use to avoid losses when trading. Definitely recommend it. In the first place, we have a volume indicator called Volume Spread Analysis, or VSA. This one by Kintsugi Trading. The volume spread analysis indicator was originally developed by the legendary trader Tom Williams. It's used to identify changes in supply and demand by analyzing the interaction between the price of an asset and the volume of shares traded. Specifically, the indicator looks for changes in volume and price that signify whether the market is being driven by supply or demand. The VSA indicator is based on the premise that an increase in volume during an uptrend signifies an increase in demand and therefore a higher probability of a trend continuation. Conversely, when there is an increase in volume during a downtrend, that indicates an increase in supply and therefore a higher probability of a trend reversal. Double-click on the indicator to access the settings panel. Then on the Inputs tab, make the following changes exactly like I'm doing right now. Then on the Style tab, change the volume color. Then change the display type to columns. Now, to take a long trade, the price must be trading above the moving average. The parabolic SAR indicator should print a buy signal. And then the volume spread histogram should be colored yellow or red, and it should also be above the white moving average. For short trades, we're going to reverse the first two conditions. So the price must be trading below the moving average. The parabolic SAR indicator should print a sell signal. And then the volume spread histogram should be colored yellow or red, and it should also be above the white moving average. Now, I wonder, which one of these 3 indicators do you guys think has the most potential? Is it the one in the first place, the one in the second place, or the one in the third place? Let us know in the comment section below. That's been it for this video. Hope you found some value. If you did, hit the like button below and consider subscribing to stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.